And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with Arrival. This is map 4, Free Press. This is another expansive map, lots of areas, lots of crossfire, lots of dangerous enemies. I mean, this map kind of has everything. It's a tough map. It's also fun to play. I guess once you get the hang of it, it gets to be a little bit more fun. But when you're trying to learn, I don't know, maybe less fun. But I think it's a well-designed map. I hope you do enjoy it, and I hope to be able to show you how to do it well. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 282 kills to be had, 4 secrets to find, 167 items to pick up. We're going to go ahead and grab the chain gun, of course, and the ammo. We're going to hit the switch and duck right quickly with these gunners, because there are gunners on the other side too, but there are cyber demons down the way. So we don't want to stand where that switch was. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to show you what that is right away. Try to stay alive here. Going to grab all the goodies now. We're going to grab the plasma rifle. That is always welcome, and it will come in handy. I don't think I need to explain why. That's pretty obvious. And we're also going to grab the backpack. If we can just get out of here with one skin. All right. Backpack it is. Now let's get the heck out of here. All right. So we will be revisiting the cyber demons from a different way, but that's the last time we'll be going in there, I think. Yeah, pretty ugly. So let's go ahead and here first. There are enemies down there, but first things first, we're going to try to, if you saw those health bonuses, yeah, we're going to try to time this a little bit better so we can kind of get in there. So we're going to hit the switch, race over, squeeze in here without getting crushed. Grab the health bonuses. Tag secret number 1, which is a computer area map. But if you go over here, yeah, and some more cells. So that's also welcome. So there are 2 secrets to tag. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to hit the switch, and then we're going to, well, not like that, I guess, but we're going to get out of there and come over to this alcove. There are gunners and revenants scattered throughout. So we're going to try to take care of them. We're going to try to get rid of some of them in the distance. It's hard to see with the gunner's gun there. And we do want a little help from the gunner. That would be fine with me. There are crushers there, but the revenants will not go. They don't go that far over, I guess. Just programmed that way. There we go. That's one. So let's see what else we got. So we're going to make our way through quickly. Use this as a whole point for a moment to take care of these enemies across the way. I'm pretty sure there's another revenant unless I already got it, but let's see. There it is. And some gunners. Or at least one gunner left. You can use your regular shotgun if you think that's a better choice. I mean, you can use your plasma rifle too, but I find the height and the distance, you waste a lot of plasma, so I'd rather not. So let's just patiently, but hopefully quickly, take care of the remaining enemies. That seems to be it. So that's pretty good. Before, I guess, well, actually, no, we'll do that next, but first things first here is we're going to take out our plasma rifle. There are some gunners to the right, but 3 revenants to the left. Maybe we lure one out at a time? That wouldn't be so bad, I don't think, if it'll come. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. There's a gunner up there as well. And now let's get rid of the gunners around the way. Here we go. Okay, now I think it's safe. We can do the... Let's head over here for a second. There's a chain gunner in here, so let's dispose of it. There is a berserk pack, which is nice if you want to do some punching, but there's also some armor bonuses, which of course we're going to need at the end of the day for 100%. A couple more stragglers. I don't mind taking care of you from this distance, and they're done. All right, we jump down, so the teleporter takes us back to this area. So what we will do, we will now head back to where we disposed of those revenants and gunners initially. We're going to hit the switch. And we're going to take out our plasma rifle to take care of the archvile. And that's that. Next thing we're going to do is, other than grab, if you need any health, grab it, but other than grab the armor bonuses, we're going to hit the switch, but run over to this area because the enemies will teleport in, but there will also be enemies here. If we stand here, we'll be cut down. So let's go ahead. This is a safe spot for 3 enemies, if my memory serves. And then we can go look down, take care of these enemies, who are also glaring at us menacingly. So now we've taken care of this area as well, and it's time to move on for more map progression. Now we're going to try to go up the stairs and to the left, because it raises those stairs. Now we can get up here. And this is where all those enemies were, the gunners and the revenants were, causing so much havoc from above. So let's avoid the crushers. As you see, there are a lot of them. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to press the switch yet. Let's take care of the enemies in this room first. I think that's the better play. There are some gunners behind the door, so let's gun them down. Let's get the jump on them, if we can. And there are some chain gunners around the corner, so be careful. Certainly you can use your chain gun. I'm just going to use the regular shotgun for now. That should be it. And then a couple of, or 3 I guess, a trio of imps and 1 shotgun around the corner. And now this area is clear. We can see the blue key. We'll need that for the exit, but we're nowhere near being able to get it or to exit. So you can look at it longingly, but nothing more. Hit the switch. That will open this door. And once we come in, it will release some cacos. If you want to have some fun, I'll do it for a little bit, I guess. You can lure the cacos out this way. And while they're being immobilized and crushed by the crusher, you can help finish them off. Right, saves you a little ammo, I guess. I mean, the crusher's not going to crush them immediately, but it'll certainly immobilize them and help you out. Guess the other one didn't want to get more crushed in its nature, so that's fine. A little bit more plasma here, so go ahead and grab it. So now we approach this area carefully. I would take out the chain gun. There are some gunners across the way. Do not go past this door, because that's where the the cyber demons are. And you don't want to get too close to there, because they will fire. Let's try to take care of those, and then we take care of, oh, there's another one. And there are more on this side. I wouldn't go any further than this. Cyber demons are right there. A couple more, even 1 more on the other side, okay. And that's that. Okay, so now we can't go back. So now what we've gotten ourselves into is we're in Cyber Demon Town again. You know, we can grab the goodies as long as we're careful about it. Do we need to grab them all now? No, but we can. Oof, they are angry. Okay, we're going to head over to this area, just trying to keep cover from the cyber demons. All right, pick up the goodies, whatever you need. Certainly there's health bonuses here. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing for these health bonuses. Well, I'm glad I timed that right. Okay, and then we're going to grab the rocket launcher here and the rockets, so now we're ready to go. Take out your plasma rifle, though, because what we're going to do is we can try to fight our way back that way. There's a bunch of revenants and other enemies that are going to pop up, including arachnotrons, and there will be some here. It's hard to do it that way. I think the better route is we're going to go off the cliff here. There's a teleporter, which will take us back to kind of where we started on this side, just around the way. There will be some some arachnotrons blocking our way, but the gate there is actually a transparent gate. You can walk right through it, and then we can retreat to the spot where we picked off all the gunners in the cages. That's my goal, to get back there without missing a beat, hopefully. And the button here the switch will activate crushers. Slow killing, but fast crushers for the cyber demons. All right, if you got all that, grab that and make your way through here. Yeah, I took a tiny bit of damage, nothing too terrible. If you didn't see what I did, I went off the side, hit the teleporter, ended up over here, and then made my way right through that grate, which I thought was pretty funny. It was just kind of something you discover accidentally, to be honest, because, I mean, you wouldn't expect that to be available to you, to just walk through like that, kind of magic style. So that was kind of fun. Okay. And we'll also want to get rid of The Arachnotron. Eating you. Alright, we're going to try to get the... Oh, looks like the other Arachnotron that was across that we kind of dodged away from managed to get itself attacked by the cyber demons. And while we can wait here much longer for the cyber demons to die off more of natural causes, in the sense of being crushed to death, I mean, this is a walkthrough video, so I mean, I will try to speed things up where they can be sped up. So I'm just going to use a lot of rockets. There are a lot of rockets in the map, so I mean, it's not the absolute worst thing in the world, but you don't have to. It's for the purposes of speeding things up. Ooh, Revenant down there. I'll have to take care of it once I get over. Hoping the cyber demons are going to face some trouble very, very soon. Hear the squishy squish sound. Alright. Maybe momentarily. Okay, well there's one. I do not lie. I'm hoping the other one's not far behind. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. So we can pick up the goodies here. Sure, why not? We'll come back for the other goodies because our first order of business is to take care of the Revenant. Where'd it go? There we are. His head kind of ducked under there. I thought that was pretty cool. So we can go ahead. We can grab the rockets. There are lots of rockets to get. You can see now the red key was what the cyber demons were guarding. We'll be getting that momentarily. Now, if you're obviously not doing a walkthrough, I'm going to get this supercharge, but I'm also going to get a Megasphere now, so I don't have to come back because that takes time. And it's not exactly fun, exciting video to have me retreat here to get a Megasphere. You can save it, though, in case you get really banged around a bit by the cyber demons. I'm hoping to make it all in one piece, and you saw the Megaspheres through the grate. Okay, so let's wait for the Crusher. We don't want to suffer the same fate as the cyber demons. Grab the red key, and now this area is done. That Megasphere that we saw through the grate, that's accessible through the room that's coming. Up the stairs to the red door. We, of course, just got the red key. There will be some chain gunners there. Let them come a little closer. It's hard on this angle to really, you know, I like to let them come a little closer so I can see them better. And it looks like they're all gone. Let's keep this door open because kind of the same idea. We're going to hit the switch and we're going to head back down because a bunch of Revenants come out. Also, we need them to come a little bit closer. I think they can open the door if memory serves on their own. I don't think I have to open it. I'll give it like a few seconds. Well, maybe not. Okay, well. Okay, now I think my math is good. I think they're all gone. Yes. So there is the blue key, and then we're going to head over there and eventually make it to the exit if we're successful. But no, not yet. We're going to pick up a little bit more plasma, and you notice there are 3 panels here, but one of them is a little bit different. This one's blinking. So let's go ahead and press it. We're going to go get that Megasphere now. Yeah, it doesn't really look like I need it, and technically I don't. But, like I said, I'm going to try to make the video a little bit shorter as opposed to, and just concentrating on actual strategies, tips, tricks, and how to navigate the map as opposed to, you know, going back to gather up things that I missed. So feel free to come back here to do that if you're facing off, especially in this area, and you don't fare as well. Yeah, that Megasphere is going to do you pretty good. So in this next room, it's a pretty crazy room. There's going to be a whole bunch of enemies, gunners and revenants, but there's more importantly going to be some Archviles, excuse me. So what we want to do is we want to lure the Archviles here, because firing off over and over again at the gunners and the revenants is, as you know, with a bunch of Archviles, is not going to accomplish the goal of getting this thing kind of done. So let's lure everybody over this way, hopefully including some Archviles. Right? You do want them to infight. Like, how are we doing with the infighting? Yeah, you can see they're... Alright, let's get, hopefully we have, well, I don't see any Archviles yet, but I'm hoping there'll be some. Now, yeah, do be careful the door. Yeah, I mean, if it's very easy, unfortunately, to have the rocket blow up in your face because of the door, so do be mindful of that. Maybe no more than 3 shots with your rocket launcher at a time. Okay, now I know there's a Revenant getting revived by an Archvile. I can't for the life of me see the Archvile. Okay, well, here it comes. Hoping it comes more to the left. And I don't see it, which that stinks. Oh, there's one. Ah, darn. I got bumped there a little bit. Yeah, I hate when they go over to the side. They're much harder to see and a lot harder to get. But we have to work with what we got. Okay, well, here we go. There's one gone. That's nice. Gotta like that. Oh, oh boy, I didn't see him coming. Got me fair and square. Ooh, that was pretty close too with the door. Jeez, I'm really living dangerously here. Whoops. Okay, I did hit the Archvile, which, much to my chagrin, are hanging out in that corner, unfortunately. Alright, I got rid of another one there. I don't know how many more there are, but there are definitely more, which stink. Ah, boy. Yeah, this is just poor luck for placement, I must say. Okay, now I'm hoping... No, it's not the end. You can hear the endless regurgitation of the Archvile, if you'll pardon the expression. So I'm hoping it will come over here and just cut me some slack. There we go. Okay. Now I think maybe the chain gun will be sufficient. I also don't want to die. I don't have a ton of health left. There are a lot of corpses, a lot of ammo, and a lot of health, thankfully, still left. Although I've now used up the reserves of that health and I won't have any. Just look at this craziness. Oh my god, what a pile. Like, seriously, the Gravedigger, I guess, is going to have at least a full day's work. So let's go ahead, take care of the stragglers. It seems to me I got all of the Archviles if I counted right. I hope I'm correct. We will find out in a second. And one has not popped out to bite me, so that's okay. So, what are you going to do? I mean, we do have some more rockets to pick up, and that's all fine and good. At the end of the day, we're not going to use a ton of rockets, especially with the not the Archvile, but the Cyber Demon is concerned. So, the first thing we're going to do is, I think the invisibility is terrible for the Cyber Demon, so I'm not going to do that. But the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to head down here and activate this switch. If we can go ahead, there are 2 health bonuses, so just be mindful of that. And then we're going to hit this switch, and we're going to have some Arachnotrons, which is perfectly fine to use your invisibility. I don't think you're going to have too much strays that way, in the strict sense. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that. All right, well, what are you going to do? Oh, brother, okay. Well, that went incredibly poorly. Oh, boy, down to 12%. Well, I've never quite had that kind of bad luck. Now, there are some Mancubi down there, so we're going to want all 4 of them to be squished. The other one is probably on the left. We'll help them along with the Crushers. That's another one gone. And that's the last one, I think, on that side. I didn't see the 4th, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that... So the Mancubi are now done. I don't normally come down to this area, but since I took such a ridiculous beating before, I think I'm better off getting some health help now, to be honest. So, all right, now is the probably the most horrific part of the map, which is we're going to go ahead, get an invulnerability, but we're going to be taking on 2 Cyber Demons. And there's never enough time, of course, for both, but we're going to do our best. Let's go ahead and get down here. Try to focus at least on one at a time if you can. As close as you can. Also don't want to get trapped in here, so hopefully this one disappears in a moment. Alright, that's good. Ah, boy. All right, well, that worked out pretty well, I think. Just look at all these corpses and weapons. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, so that's my strategy. I take on one of the cyber demons first, just because, like, oh my god, you don't want two partially weakened because you got rockets flying everywhere, and that's just ugly. So now we can go back to over here where we teleported for the invulnerability, which was right here, to gather up more rockets, gather up more plasma, because yeah, we still have some more enemies to go, and yeah, you can never have too much of the good things. So now let's go ahead. We will head down now, if I can make it. Ooh, that was close. To pick up all the items. Don't hit the switch yet. We will be hitting that shortly. And that should be probably about all I can pick up. So we're going to have, once we hit this switch, there will be some Archviles coming out of there, Revenants coming out of there. Obviously, I'm going to pick to take care of the Archviles first because, well, they're deadly, certainly more deadly anyway than the Revenants. Close, but no cigar. Archvile. Oof. Oh, was that a rocket? I don't know what it made. I guess it was. Oh, Revenants. Still think there's one more. No? Yes. Okay. And since I took a errant rocket, I will go ahead and grab a little bit more health. There was a tiny bit left. I'll replenish this way. And now we're back to this familiar area. Remember, we did start over here. And so we'll head back now to the end, which is really the beginning when you think about it. Back up. There will be a bunch of gunners. You can see them already near the crushers. You can let them get crushed as they come to you, or you can help them out. For the purposes of the video, I will help them out. Let's go ahead. Not much going on here. Not much left. Not sure how many there are. Oh, no. Okay, good. We got them all. All right. Well, now it's just a question of getting through here. So let's do that. Pick up some of our goodies. Yeah, sure, we'll pick up. Was there even a stim pack here? Yeah, why not? Okay, so we will do our final count. Yes, all 402 kills, all 4 secrets, and all 167 items. You know what that means? Oh, yes, we're done. And that is free press, and obviously a well-named map. Lots of crushers. My goodness, crushers everywhere, plus damaging floors, plus cyber demons, plus archviles. I mean, this map kind of had everything. It had a little bit of fibrillation required in some instances because of those archviles and also because of those cyber demons. But hopefully I kept my cool enough that you understand that that's still a good strategy of how I went about it, although it could be a little hair-raising at times. I hope you did enjoy the walkthrough. It really is a fun map. I think that is probably the most efficient way to go through the map and to clear out all the enemies and still come out with your skin. I hope you agree. I hope you adopt some of the tips and tricks for your own run. If not, well, maybe you'll just enjoy the walkthrough for the sake of watching it. No matter what, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. For now, that is it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.